stances are?
Like a little, not just straight, but you gotta have your balance.
Okay.
You gotta have what you call it, your Spartan leg.
Okay, we're gonna talk about all that. That's good. What he is saying is that he's explaining what they call a isosceles stance. All right. Do y'all remember the old TV show T.J. Hooker? Anybody remember that show? Yeah, T.J. Hooker, right?
Yeah, right.
You remember how they used to break down in their gun stands? They used to run out. Yeah, they go. All right, y'all remember that? Y'all remember that? You know, that's what they call the isosceles stance, better known as the old police stance. Okay. All right. The proper name that we teach is isosceles. Everybody say that. Isosceles. So the isosceles stance, what you're going to do is you're going to rest the weight of your body evenly on both legs and both feet. Okay? What you're going to do, you're going to slightly bend your knees. Okay? Keeping your hips erect, your shoulders erect. Pose everything towards the target. Everything always point towards the target. Say that with me. Everything points towards the target. Again, everything points towards the target. Every body part points towards the target. That means your toes is towards the target, your knees towards the target, your hips towards the target, your shoulders towards the targets, your head towards the targets, your hand towards the target, your arm. Everything is centered of your target. Everybody with me so far?
Yeah. Right.
Everything is centered towards your target. So what you're going to do is you're going to slightly bend your knees, keeping your feet approximately shoulder width apart. All right? Keep your shoulders squared. Squat in your stance and slightly lean forward. Slightly lean forward. The leaning is you preparing for the recoil. Preparing for the kick or whatever they want to call it. All right? So you're bracing your body to getting prepared for that recoil. That is the first stance. What that stance called? Isosceles. All right? Isosceles. Now the second stance that we call is a weaver stance. Weaver. Now, do we have anyone that's left-handed here? You're lefty. Okay, got to remember that.
Right.
You're righty, righty, righty. Okay, lefty. So I'm going to say your dominant side and your non-dominant side. Okay. So if you're left-handed, then that means that your left hand is the dominant hand. So your non-dominant will be the opposite of your left hand. Everybody got it?
Right.
All right. So in a weaver stance, what you're going to do, you're going to take your non-dominant leg and you're going to push it forward. Okay. You're going to take your dominant leg and make sure that it is about 20 inches, 18 to 20 inches to the side. This is going to create a base for you. A base of balance for the front and power for the back. Okay? Everything is towards the what?
Target.
The target. That means if my target is straight ahead, my toes is lined up towards the target. My back leg, my back foot is lined up where? Towards the target. I'm keep my back leg straight. My hips is towards what? The target. My shoulders towards the target. Everything is towards the
Target.
Everybody got it?
Yeah.
What stance is this called?
The weaver.
The weaver stance. That's good. The weaver. So right where you are, if you have a firearms, put it in the cup holders. Let's go ahead and stand up, and we finna practice these basic stances real quick. All right. Are we ready? Get yourself a little space. We in the woods.
Yep.
Yeah, we in the woods. You ain't got to be all on top of each other. You know? All right, so let's talk about this right here. Are we ready?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, so. Oh, yeah, get her, Mr. Nat. Get her, Nat. Get her. Get her, Nat. Look at her. She over there had the Holy Ghost. Y'all see her? Y'all see her? I don't think it's Jesus. let's go ahead. We're going to spread out. Let's start with the weaver first. All right?
Okay.
Weaver stance. Feet shoulder width apart.
So, shoulder width apart.
Okay? Non-dominant leg. Forward.
That's
Non-dominant leg.
non-dominant.
Non-dominant
Okay,
leg. If you're right-handed, then your left leg is your
should be forward.
non-dominant.
Yeah.
That should be
Okay.
forward.
Your left
If
leg
you're left-handed, then your right leg should be forward.
Yeah.
Okay? Non-dominant leg. Everybody got that?
Yeah.
Now you're going to slightly bend your non-dominant leg. Slightly. Good. Your dominant leg should be approximately 18 to 20 inches out to your side.
This don't feel comfortable.
Just step back, you know.
You're good.
That leg back.
All right, you're good.
You sure?
All right, keep that back leg straight. Turn your hips towards the target. Straight ahead. Everything needs to be straight. Good. Bend that front leg for me, mama. There you go. Bring your weapon up to your eyesight. Hands up, straight ahead. Good. Slightly lean forward. Good. Beautiful. Beautiful. I love that. Oh my God.